she booked a hotel and like she was leaving. I was in my drawers. I'm 270. And I ran down the stairs in my drawers, got in her car and was like, don't leave me, girl.
You got on your knees and everything in bed.
Why not just give her the night?
I'm going to tell you why.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Decisions. I'm your girl, Mandii V, and I'm not going to do my AKAs today because it'll be respectful.
Don't be respectful. Do your AKA.
Well, I'm your girl, Mandii V, a.k.a. Pagan Markle, a.k.a. Peg the Stallion, a.k.a. Peggy Bundy, a.k.a. that.
Hey, everybody, I'm Weezy, and let the church say amen.
Hey, man.
As you know, I grew up a Jewish girl. They're down bad right now. But what we do have in the building is Kevin, not Federline, more popularly known as KevOnStage, not to be confused with KevOnStage.
You know what's crazy? I did used to think it was Kevon.
So many people do.
This is KevOnStage.
KevOnStage.
Definitely thought that because my first time seeing you, I think I mentioned it when we were on your episode, was on a flight.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know I'm doing well because I'm next to Kevon. And people are like, who is that?
I did think it was Kevon, but we from Florida. So.
Well, there's also no, at this point, if you know me on social media, like I very rarely say Kevin. I'd be like, this is KevOnStage, and people just know me as Kevon. I guess they think Kevon, but Kevon is a name. But the thing that trips me out is people who think Stage is my real last name.
Or maybe it's Stage.
And I'm like, you ain't never met nobody whose last name is Stage.
You could have been apostrophe.
It could have been Stahe. You know what I mean?
Wait, what kind of black are you? What are all
regular black? Regular traditional black.
Actually, hold on.
I'm 1/8 Mexican though, technically.
That's why you a red bone. Yeah, we was trying to tell Kev that he red. So we looking at the white balance was off, and I was like, damn, Kev, you a little light skinned. I said, you red bone. And he said, no, he not. And then we like, but this is summer Kev.
This is brown skin.
Just so you know, if you was in Florida, it's giving red bone, okay? Like somebody from across the street gonna be like, hey, red, what's up?
I'm way too dark for red bone.
I mean,
you know, it's just our biracial opportunity to make fun of somebody because all we experience October through March is, damn, they were that white, or then Mandii and I arguing about who's whiter.
Who's darker. Oh yeah, we was at the pool yesterday, and I was literally like, look at me, I'm getting red. And they're like, no, we were literally talking about red, light skin, yellow. We was talking about all the shades of melanin. Then my homegirl's like, I'm olive. We said, we give up.
Not olive.
She said olive. I was like,
no, olive is, we both are for makeup.
Are we olive?
Anyway,
Look,
let's talk about Kevon.
Kevon.
So, actually, isn't it a brilliant idiot thing to say church announcements? Okay. I want to plug it off the top.
Yes, please plug it off the top.
As y'all know,
plug it up.
We begged you to buy a book. I mean, I literally, some of you went down the street, took the book, put it down your throat, and said, get another one. This is what Kev is here to promote. Successful Failure. I actually read it. I honestly didn't think I would. I was kind of just like, oh, let me skim. But then it was actually fun.
Yes.
I love this honesty.
It was actually fun. People don't assume books will be. Now, ours, y'all knew you were getting us eating all the things. So,
I also didn't imagine some of like the dirty and funny shit. Like I audibly laughed out loud. Well, at doo-doo, I don't care how many people heard the story, by the way. I brought this up with Fuse.
Absolutely.
They were like, yeah, we know the doo-doo story. I'm like, I don't care. I want him to tell it again. But that was great.
Yeah, thank you.
And I like when church people aren't like too churchy. But then you have a show named Churchy. So
although I have a show named Churchy that's on BT Plus August 21st.
Period.
But I think for me, this is not all people. For me, I think as Christians, I think we've done a bad job of showing how you can actually be a regular person. Christianity is a huge part of who you are, but it shouldn't be the only thing in the sense of like, I mean, like, you don't go to movies, you can't talk about music, like, everything can't be.
Oh, I ain't met them type.
There's
they don't go to movies.
You were talking about something about not being able to watch TV.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we couldn't go to the movie theater.
What?
Like, that's how my family was raised. And I was like, but we could watch movies.
You didn't have the experience of bringing in a whole cooked meal to the movie theater as a child?
Not until we left El Paso. Like, once we left my home church, my mom kind of relaxed the guidelines.
Okay.
And we were poor anyway, so it wasn't.
No, that's why you had to bring your own snacks.
Yeah.
You couldn't afford the movie theater snacks.
Movie theater snacks.
So you brought in leftovers.
What's the movie logic?
So
I've heard
First,
like no Harry Potter.
My pastor was like, the movie theater is sinful. And I was like, is it inherent? Is it the movie theater or the movies? Long story short, later on in life, my grandma told me that his son was having the theater.
I knew.
And I was like, well, that's
when
just
I said,
him,
I
man.
knew that was
that's a
gonna
good
be
place.
it.
That's a
Yeah.
start.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That's where most girls get finger popped
yeah.
for the first time. Like the movie theaters is
I'm gonna be
finger
real with you.
popping
The
action.
beginning of Sinners got a little too long, and my started finger me right there, and then it started turning up. Because you remember, like right the first 10 minutes, it was like, oh, this is great cinematography. Oh
No,
Yeah,
great
yeah.
cinematography was you and like the reenactment.
Oh,
of
yeah, the
Sinners
Sinner
that you and
parody we
Tony
did.
Oh
I didn't see
my
that.
God.
Yeah, we did it to promote
He
our tour.
spoofed Sinners to promote his comedy tour.
Oh, that
And
was-
when I say so good,
Thank you.
and your wife was in it too, right?
No, that's my homegirl Angel.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's who we met though in the studio.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
confuse Melissa and Angel?
No.
Oh.
Just you
Just
guys.
us.
honestly.
Wow.
I don't know why we
First
do
time it's
that.
ever happened, actually.
Oh
No, I'm
wow.
joking, I'm
No,
joking.
look. Got him.
Yes, and I got some Melissa shade anyway from the book. Okay, so real quick, Churchy we stream it. How do we watch it?
We stream it on BET Plus on August 21st. All 10 episodes will be out that day. I believe it's a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. You can watch it in the weekend. Like,
By the way, if you don't want to download BET Plus to make it easier, it's just Amazon Prime and you add it.
that's all you got to do.
Period.
I didn't realize that
Yes.
when Fuse said, hey, we need you to promote Fuse Plus. I was like, please download it. Android app stores. They were like, bitch, it's on Prime.
Yeah, it makes it easier. But it's also confusing because that's why I say the platforms, it's harder to have platform dominance now.
Yes.
Because your TV just has the shows on.
Oh,
You don't even know. It's just like, you want to watch this, and then you press play. If you're logged in, you go in. So yes,
I
you can
love
get BET Plus on Prime.
Period.
You could log in through there.
Uh-huh.
Now, Churchy, are you bringing is there any raunchiness in it at all?
There's zero raunchiness.
Wow.
In the first season,
That's why
though,
we're making Kev raunchy
Yeah.
today, y'all.
I kissed a girl
Oh my God.
in the first season.
No, you
No.
didn't.
I did.
Not a kiss.
I kissed
With your tongue?
with my tongue.
Who was she? Let me Google
She
it.
was her name is Shawnee Shockley. She had played my fiance in the show. I had not kissed another woman since I was 16.
Wait, you and your wife have been together that long?
Melissa was my girlfriend May 15, 2000. I asked her to be, well, technically, long story short, I thought we were dating for 2 weeks. And
What, you thought you were dating? How do you think you're dating
Because I was
somebody?
trying to be cool, like, you know what I'm saying? You want to be my girl? And I thought she said yeah. So I started doing boyfriend stuff.
What is
right?
boyfriend stuff?
So I'm going to tell you, this
yes.
is my move, right? Say this is your knee, right?
Yes.
I used to do this move where I would do this, and it would tickle your knee. So great move, right?
Oh my
I
God.
did it,
Is that
and she stopped my hand on the bus. She was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "You my girl." She was like, "No, I'm not." And I was like, "But remember that time I said you're gonna be my girl?" She's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." So I was like, "Oh." So on May 15, 2000, I asked her straight up, like, "Hey," actually, it's not even what happened. Her cousin Tony, who's my homeboy to this day, he was like, "Come on, cuz, be with Kev." You know what I'm saying? I had been championing this for all semester.
Not you
Let me
at the
kinda
bed,
stand
man.
there.
Get the fit.
Yes.
So I was like, "Can I, she was like, be my girl. Come on, Liz." That's what Tony was saying. She was like, "Okay, Tony, I will be his girl. Dang, you happy?" And threw my hand.
No.
True story. Threw my hand. We were walking to her house from the bus stop.
Now she said, yeah,
She's
dang.
like,
I'll be
"Dang,
your girl.
nigga, okay." And she threw my hand, and I was like, yes.
This is going to be my wife.
And we have never broken up since.
Wait,
Wow.
I don't know why that's funny because I feel like any wedding I've ever been to, they'll be like, you remember when we had that one rough patch?
Yeah.
You've never had a rough patch?
She tried to break up with me in college
Okay,
one time.
so-
She tried.
She tried. She literally tried. Like, me and my homeboys, we was playing too much Madden. Like, I was
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
I would have
game.
broke up with your ass.
I
too.
was playing Madden.
You were a
like,
gamer.
I wasn't even a gamer as if gamers are now. But when the new Madden comes out, them first 2-3 weeks, niggas is on the game.
Oh, I thought you were going to say days.
No. Like weeks. I mean, I was just go my homeboy's house. We played a game for the weekend.
Right.
So apparently she was mad that I wasn't spending enough time with her. Blah blah blah.
Valid.
Valid.
Very
Completely valid. So I'm walking into her dorm, up to her dorm to walk her to class. I actually was just coming to check on her, and her door was open, and she was fussing to her roommate. She's like, they over here huffing and puffing, playing the game. You don't want to spend no time with me playing the game. So I walked in her room. I was like, "You good?" She was like, "Actually, I think we need to take a break." And I was like, "You're a little upset. I'm gonna go back to my
Not
dorm."
you gaslight her while you go
No,
play Madden.
I was confirming her feelings.
That's funny.
I said, "You're a little upset. I'm gonna go back to my dorm, and I'll be back in the morning to walk to your class." And I did. I walked all the way back across campus. So I was like a 20-minute walk. I showed up the next morning like nothing ever happened, and we have never broken up since.
Wow.
We've had rough patches though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pandemic, rough patch.
Now,
Really?
is it because you're spending too much time together or you're bored?
The pandemic?
Yeah.
Pandemic was like a myriad of things. I think
Myriad?
myriad. I think, how do I say this? People weren't realizing how much free time they had because of their
Yep.
day-to-day life.
Yep.
So we thought because we were in the house together, we would then all of a sudden spend all our time together. And I think when we didn't want to, it was like incongruent with how we felt. Because I'm like, you know, I'm a touring comedian. You guys been on the road
Yep.
before. Like, I got my
Pandemic
whole
took
thing.
us
Yeah.
off the
So
road.
I'm usually in my hotel. I'm watching, like I have my own time. So there was times where I just want to go and watch The Office in my office with the door closed by myself and chill. And, you know, she was like, you know, why you want to be with me? I'm like, I be with you all the time. And then the reverse, like when I want to be with her, she want her own time and she's not getting her hair done or nails done. And she didn't realize like just driving to the hair salon in LA could be an hour and a half. She'd go get her hair
But you
done.
get your alone time
Now
that
it's
way.
Yeah, she'd get her nails done, get her hair done. She'll go grab lunch so she could have her day. So now that's not gone. So we're clashing more than we usually do.
Pandemic was make or break for
1000%.
mad relationships.
And true story, one day we was into it deep, tension thick. Wings wasn't saving it because Wings often breaks an argument.
Wait. Chicken wing?
Chicken wings.
Get the fuck out.
No, because you're going to be hungry. No,
stop. I
that's
don't
serious.
When white people watch stuff and be like, told you.
Because chicken wings.
Everybody likes chicken. It's not a black thing. Everybody likes wings.
You know what? You know what pisses me off about you just saying that? Bro, Alex has his fucking dog in here and he's recording it like, looks like a little chicken wing.
It does look like a little piece of chicken.
You really like chicken.
I love chicken.
And now you're being stereotypical, Kev.
I'm sorry.
A red bone like a chicken. God damn it.
So I used to be like, we arguing, like, you hungry? You want some wings? And she'd be like, fine. And that would be the icebreaker.
What's the flavor of the wings? I need
Lemon
to know.
pepper.
Of course, God damn it.
Lemon pepper. If you're going to do
God
it, you got to
damn
do
it.
it, Mandii.
Because if you wanted to make it black,
So one time, I mean, we was into it. We was like walking past each other on the stairs, not talking, tension thick from upstairs to downstairs. And she was like, one day she was like, I'm gonna leave. Like, I need to go stay in a hotel. I just need
He said
some
the
time.
lemon pepper is
And
not going to
lemon
save
pepper's
us.
not gonna save us. She booked a hotel room in Simi Valley, which is like way out. And she
that's
that's where you live? Yeah, that's where them cops from OJ live too.
Not
Yeah.
that's what I'm calling.
That's where them cops from OJ live. They took that evidence out there. Like a whole bunch of cops live out there. True story.
Not they took the evidence.
They come from Simi Valley down and harass the niggas and they go right back to Simi Valley where it's safe. So she booked a hotel and like she was leaving. And in this moment, I'm like, oh, like I felt like it was gonna be a moment. Like if I let her go, it was gonna be a moment. I was in my drawers. I'm 270, you know, titties hanging, belly hanging over the drawers. She goes, pulls her car out of the garage, like the garage app opens. And this is like 2 a.m. And she's pulling out. And I ran down the stairs in my drawers through the garage before she could get out, got in her car and was like, no, don't leave. Like, don't leave. 90s R&B. Don't leave me, girl.
You got on your knees and everything.
I went out there because I remember her parents got divorced.
Ladies, see, if they don't beg, bitch, you better just go.
you know, I actually
Make him beg.
Why not just give her the night?
No. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in the moment, the way she left, it wasn't that, right? It wasn't like, let me get the night. It was like, it felt like a point. And I felt like if I let her go, it was gonna be too hard to get her back. And her parents got divorced and we talked to them separately, like, what is one thing you wish you had done differently? And they both said, I wish I would have fought more for my marriage. And I wish the other person would have fought for me.
Ooh.
So I remember being like, I remember, that was that black.
Remembered.
Just forget that. Sorry. I just say, I remember.
I remember.
I was 7 years old. I remember this. So I remembered that in my head. And I was like, there was no ego. There was no nothing. I was like, if this girl goes to, if I let her go to this hotel, I think we're gonna cross a point that's gonna be too hard. Because when she goes, then my mind's gonna start being like, oh, she left. She don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is giving me a little inspo right now.
Yeah.
During an argument with my boyfriend, he said to me when I was like, oh, I don't know if I did it in his face or whatever. And I was like, you know what? Sometimes we just be around each other too much. And I'm going to go to the spa day. Maybe I'll just stay there tonight. And he was like, are you crazy? Like, no, this isn't. What house did you grow up in where you just think, oh, I'm just going to go stay up in the Ritz for the night? This is not how it works. You can go in another room.
Yeah.
We are together.
We together.
And I used to look at it like, oh, he won't give me space. But hearing you say this, I understand because it just gets you kind of used to like separating when you're angry instead of working it out.
And I totally agree. And I'm not saying that what you're asking for is wrong. I think, but that comes from a healthy place, in a healthy moment. Like, hey, I just need a day to myself, blah, 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 like that. But in an argument, to leave in anger for us, it's just for me, speak for myself. I felt like this was a point where she was going to get to the hotel and start going in her mind about, he let me go, even though that doesn't make sense.
No, let's be very clear. This nigga shit. He didn't even, he not fighting for me.
1,000%. And whether there's...
You didn't run behind the car and get off.
I would have. I would have ran 4.24. I would have put my hamstring. But I would have put my hamstring in chase because I really can't get up to those speeds no more. But we sat in the car. I cried. She cried. Oh, yeah. We crowed.
We crowed together.
We crowed together.
We
talked till like 4 a.m.
In the car.
In the car. Oh, in my drawers.
That's a good one.
Not only that, she stayed in that car because you said the wrong motherfucking thing.
She stayed in that car.
She was finna pull off. She was fit to pull off.
You ever get to the point in that argument where like everything's getting better and then one thing, no, hold on. Now you're taking me back.
And we went in the house, and it wasn't even like happily ever after in that moment.
Right.
But it's like, it was like a punt. Like, we didn't score a touchdown, but we didn't throw an interception. We just punting for field position type thing. We went to bed.
Madden is still in the mix.
See what I mean?
Madden's always in the mix. I'm going to give you a sports analogy because that's how my mind goes.
Okay.
But I don't want people to think like we was like, oh, it was perfect. Like, no, nigga, we had to get through that night. And then we went to therapy. Like, that's probably the impetus for us going to therapy. Because at that point, we weren't trying to do it. And that was partially my fault. I still was in the mindset that, you know, if you had to go to therapy, your relationship is beyond repair. But like 2.5 years of therapy, we only stopped because our therapist had a baby. And then we was just like, all right, man.
Now y'all stopped because the
therapist had a baby. I was on the road. It was just like, we good.
I love that you said that though, because like a lot of couples, therapy is like the last straw for them.
Yeah.
But to know that you did it for an extended amount of time and that it did actually make your
we just interviewed
stronger.
A really dope couple, SK and Mylin. They're a lesbian couple that came on the show, and they both carried their children, adopted
oh really?
One of the wives' kids.
They took turns on Greg.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they talked about how pregnancy changed one of them, and they went to therapy together. And I just love hearing couples talk about it because I feel like even 5 years ago, you hear a couple going to therapy, you like, ooh.
Oh, that's a stigma that I had. The thing is, we both went to individual therapy.
Who was your therapist? What? Only because whenever
Wait, a man or a woman, you mean?
Was it a man or a woman?
It was actually an Asian woman.
Oh, that's
you went to an Asian woman.
There was a couple times the therapists were like knowing who we were, and it felt like that you can't know.
You can't know.
On stage, and then I can't pour my heart out.
Yeah.
You know, and then they like, you know, we saw that video, and it's like, I can't. Our lady was like English second language, Asian immigrant. She was a beast.
Okay, Kev.
I was bombing jokes in there. She was not getting none of the humor. She would be like, so why did you think that was a time for a joke? I was like,
fun.
No.
Yeah, I was trying to like diffuse the situation. She wasn't going for none of that stuff. And she was very emotion based, and she was the relationship was the client. So there would be times where I'd be killing in there. Be like, yeah, Liz. And then therapist would be on my side. And then the next time I'm getting dogged out. And I felt like, I remember telling them, hey man, it's been like 3 sessions in a row. Y'all feel like y'all tag teaming me. I ain't even really get to talk. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, oh, my bad. And she would let me talk. And I'd be like, and then it's what Alyssa did. You know,
I just like that you were open to that because
I don't think we would have made it after.
My friends who have like considered therapy for relationships, the man wants a black man as a therapist. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, like men, like the partners that I know have went through that literally were like, I don't want a woman because they're going to, like, there's a side thing about it.
Yeah.
There's understanding, and a lot of Black men that I know, even seeking therapy, want therapy from other Black men.
I don't
And
know
I
if
do
I've
think
ever
it's
talked about mine with the Black, male therapist I had when I had an abusive ex. Did I ever tell you about this? I was only, 17 to 20, I was in this relationship. And I talk about it a little bit in the book, but he's not that relevant really in my life anymore 15 years later. But it was the only time I ever went to couples therapy. And there was something. He wanted a Black man. He was so specific.
Yeah.
We sitting in front of the dude. Maybe he was in his 50s at the time. And I remember my ex said something to me or did something to me, and the therapist peeped. He said, let me talk to y'all alone for a second. So he talked to me alone. He goes, how old are you? And 18 or 19, he was like, listen, I don't know what you grew up seeing, but this isn't how people that treat you, that love you, treat you.
Oh, really?
You shouldn't be jumping. You shouldn't be asking for permission to speak to me. You guys are both in a space where you're paying me to give you guidance. You don't have to look down. Do you understand that? And
yes, like you was talking to me. I was like,
right.
I don't even know. I was like, yes, sir.
And so
Wait.
I'm not understanding it, right? Because he's like, this is your boyfriend. I'm a medical professional. What do you think your life is about to be like? So then he says, our conversation can always be private, okay? I said, okay. I walk out the room. We get back in the car after he has his session. He was like, what the fuck did you tell him? I was like, I didn't tell him anything. He said, I just had a lecture about how to be a man and what men don't do. And we never saw that guy again. And I was like, yo, you either get two. You get the Black male therapist that holds you accountable for real.
Yeah.
And you maybe not expect that because you expecting him to be your dog.
Yeah.
And it showed me damn, I really thought the dude wouldn't be on my side. Women do get very scared of male therapists in the couple situation.
I can see that. And we went through like 3 or 4 until we settled on one. We had we had a white dude, we had a Black woman, we had a Filipino lady, and then the Asian lady. We were like, all right, if this doesn't work, we just don't think therapy's for us. Because it was it was hard. And your relationship's very tense. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Really gotta work. But even interestingly enough, we had the best sessions when we didn't even have an argument that week. I would be like, we ain't gonna talk about nothing.
But of course it'd be the best because now your brain is.
Oh my gosh. Then you can go back to something you didn't. When we was connecting dots, I remember one of the best sessions we ever had. It was so good because I had hired this security guard. There was a point in time where people were coming up on stage and fighting comedians. And I ain't no fighter like that, but you know what I'm saying? I was like a nigga, for real.
What you mean, before Will Smith?
No, before that. Before I remember DC Young Fly knocked somebody out. Somebody came on stage with Gary Owen. It was 3 or 4 times. And I was like, my wife was like, we were talking. I was like, I'm a provider for a lot of people.
Right.
She was like, I'm not saying you can't fight, but if you get seriously injured, it impacts a lot of people. So
I mean, you could will yourself up on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you could still. Comedians can go up there. You just got to know how to talk.
Mandii said we were gonna get sued. She was like, "You can't act like this." I was yelling.
We know we are. When I tell you, when she be acting up, I be like, "You're gonna get sued, bro. They are coming after you, bro."
Imagine if we didn't get paid, and then we got to pay WME. And I'm like, "Bitch, that whole was talking about my mama. What the fuck
you are gonna get sued. That's coming out of your pot."
Anyway,
I had a. Let me finish.
Oh no, yeah.
So we had hired a security guard, humongous Samoan dude. And my wife came. She comes.
You still friends with him? Because I want me a Samoan.
I'm still friends with him. He's great.
Yeah,
he's fantastic. I'll connect you.
Yeah, he looked like he got the tattoos and stuff.
He's got all the Samoan stuff.
Yes, I want
everything in the Samoan pack.
Listen,
he can sing too. It's great.
I don't even listen. The Roman Reigns, all of them, they got me. They got me right now, baby. They got me. I want the whole family.
They're having a run.
Let's go to Samoa. Having a run.
So she was on the road with us, and my brother-in-law is my tour manager. I think her sister came because my wife always comes to some tour stops, no matter how many tours. She comes to at least 5-10 shows.
Not Jackie Christie.
Who's that?
Yeah.
What?
Basketball wives. Jackie Christie went on the road with Doug Christie wife.
Oh no, I didn't know this.
The thing is that she was a terrible mom because she followed him on the road to make sure he ain't fuck no groupie.
And the mama was trying to beat her up on TV. It was good.
Anyway,
Wait, is that the who hit her daughter?
Yes.
That's Doug Christie's wife?
That's Doug
Christie. No, the daughter was trying to hit the mother.
Yeah, and they fought, but
I never knew. I didn't.
That is Jackie Christie. Yeah.
I was like, let me stay. Some things are better off not knowing.
I just want to say thank you. You bring so much stuff that shouldn't be my algorithm into my algorithm. The way I look every week for the performances at SeaWorld because of you, I just want to thank you, okay? I just want to thank you, Kev.
I do like a good repurpose.
Absolutely. I'm going to repurpose some stuff. So anyway, after the show, my security guard, it was his first week, and my wife was coming. So my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, we had another car. And it's such a simple thing, but it caused such a divide. between us. And I got a couple comedians and we got an SUV. My security guard's huge. She's like 6'5".
Don't tell me she was in another car, kid.
Keep describing him.
So long hair, huge
6'5".
hands,
Oh my
6'5",
God.
on a strong. So she's like, we're walking towards the cars, and I'm like, hey, which car do you want to ride in? Right? Because I'm trying not to be overbearing.
Right.
I'm trying not to tell her what to do because I've been like, I wouldn't say controlling, but I want things my way, and that didn't leave a lot of room. This is something I'm working on, right? So I'm trying to invite her, but I don't say, hey, ride with me. I say, which car do you want to ride in, to give her the choice? She immediately like, I ride with my sister, right? And I was like, nigga, that's it. We finna be arguing for the rest of the night. Like, I knew from that moment. Year later, we go in therapy and we're talking about this thing. And my therapist was like, I want to stop you right here. Let's go back to that moment. If you could say something, if you could reenact that moment, what would you tell Melissa? So I'm like, oh my gosh, Melissa, please ride with me.
Right.
Like, I want you to ride with me to the hotel. She started crying. Like, she just really wanted to feel wanted in that moment.
In that moment.
And just by me asking her instead of inviting her and showing her that I want her, it caused such a like rift in that moment. And only a therapist could give us the idea to like reenact the moment.
Right.
And it was like a healing that part of our relationship. We didn't realize how impactful that was for us. So I think that's a perfect example. Like, only a professional could think like that, whatever it is for you. And it gave us a lot of tools to learn how to argue, how to defeat the problem, not each other, all that type of stuff. So it was super impactful. We haven't went in a minute, but we still use the tools.
I know that's
now, because last night I made her mad.
What'd you
She was
do?
mad.
It wasn't enough lemon pepper on the wing.
Well,
They was a little dry.
I just didn't listen. I thought she was wrong about something.
You gave her blue cheese instead of ranch.
No, I would never do that.
First off, don't do.
You talk crazy, Mandii.
And this is the Caucasian in me. I love blue cheese.
With them little pieces of
blue cheese.
curdle.
I fucking love. I don't want
It's
ranch.
curdle.
I want blue cheese, not ranch. And I hate when they like stereotype me because they bring the ranch first. And I'm like, okay, at least I know.
They just think you're a normal human being.
No. Blue cheese is elite. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it.
Let's get into how churchy are you?
Oh yes, this is great.
Oh, you are.
Oh, it's filthy.
You don't know what.
Oh, maybe
yeah,
not
this
great?
is not that.
Okay.
I would like you to tell us what these fetishes are. How churchy are you?
Okay.
Starting easy. Spitting.
What is spitting?
What would it be during sex?
Where you spit in somebody's mouth?
Boom.
There we go.
Okay, look
Come
at
on.
you.
You
Okay.
could say spit on
I
a
thought
titty,
it
but
was a
you did.
trick question.
Pet play.
Pet play. This is real.
This is real.
The dog be in there with y'all?
No, that's that's bestiality.
Okay, I don't know.
No.
Oh,
Pet play.
oh.
What do you think pet
I'll
play
give you a
is?
hint.
Okay.
There we go.
Wait, one person acts like the pet?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know, y'all. And y'all.
You've never
no
done
holds
that?
barred.
You've never like
What do y'all do? Like, you good boy, good boy?
Oh, you did you watch Baby Girl?
with Nicole Kidman?
She was like licking a bowl with milk and shit.
She was acting like a cat.
No.
You said
And
what?
honestly, I feel like Halloween is like the real basic because bitches be cats. They do that.
if you could
pussycat,
if you
sexy
could act like an animal in the bedroom though, Kev, what animal would you be in the bedroom?
Is doggy style not enough?
That's a position.
But it got dog in the word.
Yeah, no.
It's
Oh,
not-
You have to bark?
off. Okay.
You gotta be like, woof, woof, woof. Good boy. I'm a good boy. Woof, woof. Is that pet play?
Yes.
All I gotta do is add bark?
Yeah, you just bark.
And I can like,
There we go.
Yes.
See, look at you.
why would I do that?
Flat tongue licky.
People
Okay.
like-
Cuckolding.
Do you know?
Cuckolding, I know. That's when you like to watch your partner get smashed by somebody else.
Yes.
Right?
Okay. Now,
I don't know- I don't
wait a
understand.
second. How are you like, yep, no cuckolding? Why do you know
I've
it?
heard that before.
Okay, you've heard it.
Yes. Pet play is a new one.
I want to know where you just heard cuckolding because it wasn't in the church.
No, well, in the Diddy trial, he was watching.
Oh, okay. So
that's-
you just learned that word.
No. I've known before Diddy.
Okay, but-
that's the most recent example.
Got you.
That's a popular one.
That-
Yeah,
People know.
cuckolding, nigga, like, go smash my girl. Yeah. Do it like that.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that's, no king shaming. But king shaming.
Period.
Age play. Now, have you ever been daddy, Kevin?
No, I'm just Kevin. I just kept. Wait, so is age play with an older person or you act older?
No, you.
You're like, girl, give me my medicine.
Or so the real kinky part of it. There's a kink called DLLG, Daddy Dom Little Girl or something like that.
Okay.
So basically, a woman may act like a child.
Oh, see, that is.
And then,
But not in the super like let's all be turned off way. It'd be like, ooh, daddy, come. It could be just a voice. It could be the playful
That
I mean,
was
it's still,
annoying, though.
it's still though.
That would be
To me, it's a
annoying.
little-
Grow up. We adults.
Not grow up with adults.
But people like that baby.
Ah!
No.
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 Don't even imitate it.
Don't
Weezy.
do a Google
Okay,
Gaga with
what
me.
does erotic humiliation look like?
Erotic humility. You smack your meat on somebody's face?
Look at you. Okay, Kev.
that right?
Kev, you're advanced here. Wow. He said,
You gotta try to throw your meat on the forehead from here and there.
okay,
I
I'm
don't know
not
about
mad at
humiliation,
that.
but while she's reading a book,
Okay,
Just slap her with it.
you gotta slap it on the forehead,
I'm
man.
not mad at that.
so humiliation play is basically like when someone's a submissive.
Mm,
So be like, are
50
you a
Shades of
dirty
Grey.
girl? Da-da-da.
Like, there we go.
Exactly.
okay.
There we go.
And I think a basic one, another one would be, oh, this one's pretty crazy, but what do you think it is?
What does this have to do with the church?
Queer. I just want to see how churchy you are.
Oh, got you.
And I think
Okay.
you done stepped out the church a
Nigga
little
said,
bit.
slap your fucking dick in the face. What do you think queerophilia is?
Queerophilia.
Queer, not queer like gay.
Oh, okay. Queer. Okay.
Come on,
so-
the Latin root. Let's go.
I'm
Come on,
thinking-
author.
Okay, so Negro.
Girl.
Questions? You be asking questions?
Okay, so it's actually
Spanish?
the real word for foot and hand fetishes.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So involving attraction to the hands, manicures, foot jobs. Feet is very
Yeah,
basic.
like
Okay.
Feet is
okay.
basic.
Now,
How could I not know that?
out of all these fetishes, what do you think is the one you could do with Melissa?
Pet play and being a little child is out. I'm not familiar.
Period.
But you could be a little daddy. You could be a little daddy, Kev.
But am I her father?
Not am I her father.
No, it's like sugar daddy hot.
I
He's-
don't like. I
okay.
don't like it.
He said it's giving Splenda over here.
Sugar.
Uh,
You got a sound
I
stage.
could-
Come on.
I could bark in the bedroom. I could do a pet, but
So
I
you,
gotta be like.
you wouldn't just fuck some feet, yeah? Like you had to go barking.
I can't. That feet ain't. You know. What
You're
I'm
not a
saying?
foot person?
No, man.
You've never put a toe in your
I
mouth.
put a toe in my mouth, but I.
Oh,
it ain't,
oh,
I
that's the
don't-
most advanced thing.
But I mean, it ain't like give me them feet, girl. Like I ain't like, oh no, forget the titties, man. Feet is where it's at.
All you gotta do
Oh,
is
no,
down
that's
to
what they be like.
pepper. And I guarantee you them toes. Listen.
So I
how
used to
you
live
want it.
above a bar called Lucky Jack's back in the day. And this is when let me know feet niggas really scared me. So
Not they
sometimes
say.
I wouldn't be home. And you know, New York, you ain't really got no doorman like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, would you mind? Like I have a package coming, and I'll send it to you and tell him to come and give it to you. He said, as long as you come get it with flip-flops on.
Oh, see. I seen a video where this woman had her feet outside the window and the guy was on a motorcycle and drove by and licked her foot.
What?
That is crazy.
Kevin, what is your algorithm?
I'm telling you. Well, that's my problem.
I thought it was
because
just
I'm always-
darling.
Like,
No.
what the fuck?
I am always searching for something to make a video about.
So what do you search to find
No,
something
I'm
like
just like
that?
what we
scrolling
need to
Twitter.
know.
Just scrolling my Twitter timeline. I'm not
Oh.
like searching, like typing things in. I'm just like scrolling Twitter,
And he
scrolling
just
TikTok. And he just licked her foot and just kept on going.
Feet shit terrifies me. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I mean, my wife has pretty feet, but it ain't like erotic
Wait, do you
for
have a
me.
Wiki Feet too? I'm on Wiki Feet, and they have photos of me and my dead grandmother, Kevin. Just me and my grandma at the nursing home with my foot kicked up in the grass, and they were rating that one an 8.9.
That is crazy.
Sick.
That is insane.
That is insane. People are insane.
People are insane.
Every day I am waiting for the aliens. The robots are here now, and I'm kind of
Sure.
excited because we were talking about it at the pool yesterday, and I was like, oh my God, if I can make it look like however I want, I would love to have a robot nigga, like as my nigga.
Not robot.
And I get to program him to do and say and all
well,
the things I
Westworld
want.
let us on.
You said what?
Would it be Simone?
You know what?
At this point in life, you can do a Simone
And
robot.
fuck all of you guys because I believe it was AI. Everyone has been sending me Jason Momoa with his beard cut off.
Yeah.
And they're real like listen, fellas,
He looked like a cop.
fellas, from City Can you just keep the beard, y'all?
Man.
Just keep the beard. It's why God gave it to you.
Yes.
God gave you the beard so that y'all could look more
Mandii.
attractive. Keep the goddamn hair on your face.
I've definitely stopped fucking with a nigga when his beard was off.
He cut his beard off, and you were done.
We weren't like fuck, but wait, you know.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
It'll change. It changed your appearance.
Me and my ex used to get into like he would come from the barber, and I'd literally be like, "Now, why did you do that? We did it. Like I would like, why did you do that?" Because I felt a way like that's something we should discuss.
I have to wait 4 weeks,
and then you know he said, "Well, you changed your hair color without asking me," and literally we had a whole like
what was
talk
your
about.
answer?
I mean, okay, I do, but if I'm able to say don't do it, you can tell me not to color my hair.
Okay, got it.
I wanted just to say as to when he was gonna fucking cut his hair off his face or not, because now I have to look at you and it's different. And now I think I'm gonna want back shots more instead of missionary until it grows back. Okay? Shit.
I want to look at this nigga.
Missionary. See, look, we're bringing church into it.
There you go. Spread the good news.
I was a part of the missions at one point.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Yes, I used to, just.
At one point was 9.
At one point. No. It was like from 8 to 11, okay?
Okay.
It was a good 3 years, okay? Shit.
So anyway, poetry.
Let's get into poetry.
Poetry.
It's our new segment where we basically try to read you a song that you definitely know.
In a poetic nature.
Oh, okay, this is great.
And so you have to guess the song.
Okay.
She has one. I feel like if you don't get it off the first goddamn line,
Okay.
I'm revoking your black card.
All right.
Shit, now let me read it.
No, read it really well.
It's like, I've got the world in my palms. Your girl, up under my arms. She's fucked up from the charm. She loved the way the dick stay hard. From 12 till early in the morning. Fine
Am I not
bitches.
black?
If you're listening, you heard me. I'm strong. If you're going through your cycle, I ain't with it. I'm gone. You must have heard about them hoes that I beat up in my home.
Beat up in my home?
They wasn't telling the truth, baby. You know they was wrong. Now,
I need you to bitches,
because I'm reading it this way.
No,
Y'all know that?
also, wait.
I literally
You know what?
feel like this is the first
Where
time
are you
I've ever
from?
heard.
Wait, where are you from again?
I'm from El Paso, Texas.
This nigga
No,
knows.
nigga, you should know this. You a southern nigga, kind of.
We gonna read it. Hold on, we gonna have to
El
read
Paso
through it.
don't
One
really
second.
qualify
I was
as
gonna say-
southern. There's more Mexico, New Mexico,
so you-
Arizona.
Now
So
let's
we
see.
shoulda did Come
We
On
gonna
the
get to
Floor.
it though.
We should have did bitty bitty bum bum.
All right, you want me
I wanna know.
to reread it now?
Yeah.
It's like I got the world in my palm.
The girl up under my arm, she fucked up from the charm. You still
The way y'all locked in, I just knew y'all knew I knew. But I told you, I never heard those words.
I like it like that.
She working
it.
that.
Slow motion?
Yes, nigga.
It's like,
I'm talking about, I was just listening to that on Tiny Desk like 2 days ago.
Yes.
I'm
R.I.P.
sorry,
to Tiny
Juvie.
Desk.
That's my bad.
no, like
Wow.
I didn't know what Juvie was really saying,
That's
man.
crazy.
I was vibing with him. I didn't really know what I was just
You
like,
didn't know nothing
I
he
didn't
was
lock in
saying.
till slow motion for me. Slow motion. He was rapping. He was like the Southern drawl. I just
The Southern draw. He did.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I didn't rap along.
Don't be asking questions
Hold on,
about
what
where
was
I'm
he saying?
driving you. Like,
What did he do?
I know all the words. I thought he said it so eloquently.
I
He
can't
was one of
take
the
any
most.
more demerits on my black card, guys. I
I'm really.
already got the Anita Baker thing. I got the pumpkin pie going. I got
And
the
now-
sugar in my grits thing. Now I don't know slow
You
motion.
don't know slow motion.
That I beat up in my home.
He said it so great. I didn't think there was a draw at all.
No,
I didn't
I mean, Juvie got a good rap voice. I
He
was
do.
just vibing, but I didn't listen. I didn't buy the album.
You know what?
I couldn't listen
Now,
to it.
You
I
know
was in
what?
trouble.
Oh wait, they wouldn't let you back in the day. Huh?
Oh, that's right.
I got it.
No. He was old enough.
I snuck, but I didn't experience hip hop the way a lot of other people.
Wait a
did.
second. You don't like get excited when the girls run for the 99 and
Oh,
the
of course.
2000?
That was the point I was gonna make. Certain songs, the
Okay.
biggest song, I'm aware of almost everything the biggest.
Right.
Right. Slow motion, I'm aware of, but I didn't have that album, so I don't know every song. But then there was I had the Rough Riders compilation. I know all that.
Okay.
I had an Outkast Southern playlist in Cadillac music. So there's random things that I'm really well versed in. But if it wasn't like a big radio song, music video
So
song,
I'm
But
really glad-
I did
I'm
pick the
glad that
third
you picked
verse
that.
thinking
Yeah.
that the first verse, I'm like, oh, he gonna get it.
no.
Okay.
No, that was good because the backup song that I had, now that I know,
Wait,
you would
I
have
don't know
never
what it
guessed
is.
Okay, let me
You
go
would
over
have
two with the
never
blacks.
guessed it. I don't think either of y'all is gonna get this. I
Okay.
was picking a little harder. Okay. Picture this. I'm in my bed. Body's hot. Soaking wet. Thinking about the things that I would like to do.
To you?
I'm open wide when it comes to freaking you.
Oh.
Every time I close my eyes?
Absolutely the fuck not.
No.
It's not freaking you?
Imagine me.
Imagine me.
Wet as can be.
See, that's
Okay,
where I
it's a
went to
woman.
Kirk Franklin
Between my
song.
legs. You're tasting me. Boy, when you get here, you know my love will overflow. And you ain't got to worry about my clothes. Because I got my t-shirt and my panties on.
See, I know that song.
Wait,
Y'all
y'all know that?
I
I
get all the way
don't know
to the
it to the
chorus.
chorus. I didn't know she said all that stuff. But I know
Because
t-shirt
I got
and
my t-shirt and my panties on.
Yeah.
Even Alex. Okay,
No, that was harder.
This was, it was a little harder, but
yeah.
but
Also,
you sing that
you know
song.
what it
You know
is? When
t-shirt and my
we're-
panties on?
Yeah, I know. But I didn't know. I'm not a verse guy.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not listening to the verses. I'm just.
I love that
chorus,
you
I clock
switched it
in.
up. You're on a sex podcast.
He said, I
So you're
listened
not
to
a
the
reverse guy.
choir, churchy.
No, as I said it, I was like.
As you
God
said
damn
it, you were like, pause.
To the chorus.
but you go to church, you can't pause.
Okay, so we have another segment we really letting out,
Okay.
and Mandii, we're doing it a little different. So we listen and we judge.
And we
Okay.
do judge.
Okay. I
Now
love
it's
it.
normally a segment where we're like telling you some gossip from our friends, but I'm gonna tell you when I was judging in the book,
Yes.
your wife was about to move a nigga in the house.
My wife was about to move a nigga in the house.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all are on that type of time?
No, not even like that at all. But
Wait,
so,
was it a family member?
in the black community? That's really there's.
It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky.
Right. So what happened was
Not let me move my bro in.
yeah, and that's why I was tripping. So my son had booked a Little Rascals movie,
Okay.
and we're living in Washington. I took FMLA from my job at Boeing, moved down here to LA to live with him and like be his. They call it momager, dadager thing, but like you need a parental guardian to be on set, right? At all times. So I'm down here for 3 months. He's shooting the movie 2 months. So I mean, one random day after like rehearsal, my wife called. She was like, "Yeah, you remember I told you I'm not gonna say his name, but say his name is Johnny. Remember I told you, Johnny. He was like my god brother. He's going through a rough time.
Like my god brother?
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah, right.
Because
her
like my
godbrother that I
god sister
knew,
wouldn't be able to come in.
1000%. Her god brother that I knew for sure, like I knew their names, but this wasn't a name I remember knowing.
That you ever heard of.
Never heard of, right? So she was like, yeah, my mom told him, because her mom is like the mother hen of the neighborhood.
Okay.
That's her thing. And she, to this day, will give you the shirt off her back. She will make sure you're okay. You can come live with her, all that type of stuff. So he was going through a rough time with his wife, and I don't remember, he got kicked out or whatever the reason was. So she was like, yeah, my mom told him he could kind of stay with us for a while. I was like, no, she didn't. Like, I don't care. She was like, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? He's like family. I said, that nigga ain't like family. There's family and then there's not family. If you ain't blood related, if it ain't finna be incestuous, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Not to be crass.
Right.
But that I never heard that nigga in my life. And 1,000, and I'm not even there. I don't know him.
Oh, yeah, no.
Never heard the name. And I live in LA with our son.
And you want another man
And
in
you want
my
another
house?
nigga in the house making sandwiches?
Now, let me ask you, what would the church want you to do, though?
I don't
Welcome
care. What the church?
Sinners
That
Part
nigga
2.
can be outside. He's gonna be all right. And that's what I told. I was like,
Wait, you said that?
yes, I don't care. But she was like, but he's gonna be homeless. And
Do you know what this chapter made me think?
so nigga could be dead for all I care. Like,
You were like,
When
he is not
reading it
moving
though,
in-
I'm Melissa.
Oh, no, I'm judging, bro.
Bro, like,
And
I'm
I
judging
trust her.
I'm judging her.
I trust
How
her.
dare you?
but
I-
that's the thing. When you're like a giver,
Yeah.
bro, I've had 2 WTF media employees living in my son's spare bedroom. I've had everybody's, I'm telling you, like, that's me. Like, come stay with me. You're in transit. Like, I don't know why I do it.
No.
My nigga told me, now that we looking for places together,
Yeah.
he goes, you see this little 3rd bedroom here? This little nook you gonna put a bed in to write in? This is not where people live.
Yeah. No. I'm
can't
with your
help it.
nigga. And see,
Oh, I got a 2-bedroom now and refuse to put a bed in there.
1,000. Because I don't want you to get no idea.
I don't want my last 2-bedroom apartment. Literally, I ended up having like 3 or 4 friends. I didn't want a roommate. I didn't want anyone, but I'm gonna let someone, if there's an extra bed, it's more than
I
welcome.
just feel like
Nigga,
this is,
I
it's
put a
nice that
couch.
people visit.
I put a couch in my second.
I also
goddamn
try to
room.
make it cozy. I put a TV in there.
No.
Okay.
And see, Melissa they grew up with foster care,
Okay.
foster children. Her mom was like, I will help you.
Well,
get back
bringing people into
They were like, so Melissa grew up like that. And that's why I trust her, but I don't want that nigga there.
No.
I don't know that nigga,
He walking out in a towel, inappropriate.
Hell no. I got my other son in there. You got balls and shit. Oh, my towel just slipped.
You have balls and shit.
I don't know that nigga.
Yeah, no.
No,
I'm
and
not
her
gonna
mom
lie.
was mad.
I'm actually judging her for even asking. But
the mom.
I'm not mad that
And
you said no. I'm not mad that you said no.
And I called
because I would have said no.
1,000%. I was like, but Liz, like, imagine I said a girl's just gonna come live with me. She was like, but it's not like that. Blah blah blah. And I trust her. Want to be clear? That's my boo. I love you. I don't trust that nigga.
Him, yep.
And your mom is tripping. No. Everybody go to bed.
Everybody go
to bed.
Wherever that bed is.
Wherever that bed is, go there. I'm sorry, bro. We can't help you. We had a 2-bedroom house.
Oh yeah.
Oh
wait.
2-bedroom.
Now, Steve, you had
one shower.
Like another property.
Yeah, our house
only
was 1,200 square feet.
Oh,
yeah. Our bathroom downstairs was in the kitchen, basically. Like the door closed, but you open the door, the refrigerator is like, you open the door and the refrigerator is the first thing you see. This house is not shareable.
What was her response? Did she try to go?
Because she is a kind and genuine person, she didn't want him to be out on the street.
Okay.
But she understood, like, she didn't really factor how it was going to make me feel.
Okay.
And she also grew up. Like, you got to understand, we grew up together, me and Melissa, like from 16. And one of the best things about moving to LA is it allowed us to grow up for real.
Okay.
Because we are like heavily influenced by our parents, our pastors. We didn't really grow up. You know, we're not really telling our parents no to stuff.
Right.
Remember within our first month, my mother-in-law was like, I need you, she had a foster kid and she was going out of town. She was like, he needs to spend the night at your house. And I was like, no, he's not.
What?
He's like 6. She's like, can y'all watch him and spend the night? I'll pick him up in the morning. I was like, no, we can watch him and you can pick him up that night. And we're done. She was like,
why not?
Why couldn't he spend the night? Because that ain't my nigga, man. I don't want this kid at the house.
Not even a 6-year-old?
No, man. Get him out. Because if you say yes once, then you want 2 kids, and I'm gone on the weekend. Now you done open the door.
Now
I need you to know I'm not that option.
You know,
we only had 1 bed.
Does Melissa have as many siblings as you?
We have the same amount of siblings. She's the oldest, 2 younger sisters. I'm the middle. I had older brother, younger sister.
Okay, because I'm realizing when people have siblings, they're less like...
Really?
Middle children are...
I am.
Okay, so maybe this it makes sense.
I'm keeping it that
okay,
way. What
yeah.
you saying, Weezy?
Oh, I'm noticing that like with dating people with siblings and having friends with siblings, they're, I don't want to say less giving. That's a fucked up way to put it, but a little more selfish with their space in a way that I'm not.
Are you only child?
Yes.
Are you both?
Fuck no, I'm the oldest.
But I notice it and I'm like, oh, it's because you are sharing a lot.
Yes.
Like with me, I'm like, oh, yeah, come, because I don't have anyone around.
Right.
I'm like, let's do a sleepover.
No, I think where you fall in the birth order, how many siblings.
Doesn't matter.
It sets you up tremendously.
100%.
And I was like, absolutely not. And I don't want your mom thinking we can have foster kids and this is not we're not an option for you to help.
Youngest children are spoiled.
Oh, I'm scared to get in the phase where Monica got to start checking my mama. I'm scared.
But her mom respected me after that. Okay. After the foster care kid, she was mad at first. She was like, I'm not going to help you at all. And I was like, okay, like, no. And then like 2 weeks later, she was like, you know what? I was wrong. Like, I was wrong to impose that on you. And she never asked again. And after that nigga tried to live with us, like, and I don't even think it was
that's Johnny.
Bro, that is hilarious.
Nigga tried to live with us. Your mom just trying to help. And I think he was on the West Coast. So it was really just like, oh, these are the closest people to get him out of this tough spot. Motel 6, they'll leave the light on for you.
You know that
there's Motel 6 everywhere.
Did he end up getting back on his feet?
What happened to him?
Oh.
Not my concern.
Period.
And I'm dead serious.
I know you are.
I hung up the phone and I was like,
didn't think about that man.
All y'all are tripping. No. All right? No.
Not having that big rascal.
I'm not home.
Yeah, no.
And as a man, I gotta protect my house. He could flip out. I don't know why he's not calling his wife.
That's a lot.
I don't know that nigga.
Oh.
Absolutely not. Now I can't protect you at home, and he done put his hands on. Like, I think all the worst things, especially if somebody you don't know, right? And then my son was there. My youngest son was like 2.
I'm not gonna lie,
No.
and not that you care, but I would just say, probably a man with terrible dick, because for him to not be able to rely on any woman that means his dick was trash.
You thought of the worst and she thought of the dick.
I'm just saying. If the dick was good, one of the women that he's ever smashed would have brought him in. The fact that he had to rely on a stranger is just.
I ain't gonna lie. If he fucked me right, he'd have been in my house.
That's what I'm saying. He only gave out trash dick his entire life. He deserves to be homeless.
You got some good dick. Don't need to put the kid in a foster home.
You'll never be homeless.
Never be homeless. She'll be questioning her choices, explaining herself to her friends and her family.
Oh, the friends will talk shit about her. And listen, she gonna be like, but that dick big, and he just need to be here for a little bit till he get back on his feet.
Now, let me tell you.
And I'm here to help him.
A few years ago, maybe 4 years ago, I fucked a homeless nigga, but not homeless.
Yeah.
We were out with Brianda, and we were kicking it, and there was this really cute dude, very like, if you live in New York, you get a very Lower East Side black guy. Looks like he's a skateboard.
Yeah.
Looks poor, but he's also wearing Rick Owens. So who knew? So hits on me. We talking in the street, and I'm like, bye, Alex, we're going to the box. And so we go to the box, which is a very hard club to get in New York.
Okay.
And we're vibing. He knows everyone, not paying for drinks, but it's not coming to me. I'm just thinking he's lit. That's why we're not paying for shit.
Yeah.
Take him home. Great sex. Wake up. I was like, shit, I need some water. He's like, oh, I'll go get it where I was in the fridge. He opens the fridge and goes, damn, you got a lot of stuff.
You got milk and cheese and stuff. This is condiments, barbecue sauce. You living good.
Mind you, I'm looking at the dog. I'm looking at other valuable shit in the house. I'm like, oh my God, he about to steal. Then I'm looking at the clothes and I'm like, some bitch bought him these fucking Rick Owens. So he get back in the bed. I'm just starting to look at him. And I'm like, so what do you do? You know I'm an artist. I told you I'm an artist. I'm like,
oh no.
And where do you live? This is the answer. Well, right now I'm between not two coasts, Westchester, Jersey, and like Greenpoint.
That's where he lives.
You're between 3 neighborhoods that are all within a 45-minute drive. Nigga, you don't have all. Now, when someone says I'm between New York and LA, oh, now that's what I want to hear.
Where do they send mail to you?
He probably doesn't.
Where do you open the
He
thing?
has to go to the post office.
Then it gets worse. He says, what is that? Is that like your dog's toy or a kid's toy? I'm like, that's my dog's toy. He's like, oh, my son has something like that. And where does your son live? My son's in D.C. with his mom. And why aren't you there?
Oh, no, that's common.
Get you home.
Get you home?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I fucked him again. But I...
See, look at the outlook. Oh, my God.
The story was going, but it's the point you were just
It's
making.
the point I was making. If the dick is good, you will never be homeless.
I fucked him in Paris. He was out there for Fashion Week.
So he wasn't that broke.
Oh, no, bitch. Somebody flew him there for art. I'm convinced he was selling dick and art. The dick
Now
was
he was
crazy.
selling dick. Well,
The dick was better than the art because he had a gallery opening, and I was
the
like,
dick was better than the art. It's crazy.
it was not a gallery.
Art
It was
is subjective.
It was a pop-up gallery in a coffee shop. And I
Oh,
said,
snap.
ooh. It was given, what's the thing where the kids make
The macaroni necklaces?
no. When they have to make something that's in school, diorama.
Oh, okay.
That's what
What's
it
a
gets.
diorama?
It's
It's
like,
a little like shoebox where you put like the planets and stuff, or you got your little report.
Oh, I did that before.
Yeah.
With your little planet.
girl, he did some shit with Legos. And if anyone's answering, you're going to know. Not the Nigeria good, like Legos, bitch. That was his arts and crafts.
Hilarious.
Was Legos.
No,
I think he stole it from his son. Okay. So successful failure.
Yes.
Successful failure.
That is the name of your book. And
Yeah.
there's a few things in there I wanted to highlight to talk
Okay.
about how horrible. First drink at 29. What the fuck? What was it?
What the fuck?
Tell us the story.
Shot of Patron. This was in LA.
I was sure you were about to say amaretto sour.
No.
But okay.
No. We was gonna go hard. We were super church kids, like I was telling y'all, and like grew up that like alcohol is sin, right? So me and Melissa, we're here in LA. She would come down every other weekend. My son was shooting Little Rascals, but my boys were making videos for Awesomeness TV. So we'd have to shoot 2 videos and they go back home. And also we just miss each other, but the company would fly them down. So we're all in this little studio, corporate housing studio in Burbank. And we're like, we want to get drunk, man. We changing our life. We no longer believe drinking was a sin, but we didn't know how to get started. We got like the like single shots.
Yes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Patrons. We went to the liquor store. We got.
What made you choose Patron?
It was in
You
the
like the
rap.
bottle?
It was in the rap songs. They was just. I'm very gullible. I'm influenced by rap tremendously.
What
That would
year
be
was
my
this?
first choice.
This was 2012, 2013, 2013.
That's a good first choice.
2012.
Oh, well, Hennessy. Now,
I'm thinking,
biologically,
Well, we wanted to take shots.
I'm thinking
and
Ciroc.
he's
Like,
Mexican. He's Mexican.
Yeah.
He's Mexican.
oh, that's right. Tequila would be the first one.
Yeah,
Texas,
that's that 1-8.
Mexico.
That 1-8.
Did they get anything? Did you feel it when you had it?
So this is what we thought. I think in my mind, we thought we was going to have like an LSD trip. Right?
Wait, off of one shot of
Off of
Patron.
one, not even, I guess it was like half a shot technically because we like
Oh, wait,
poured-
y'all shared the little bottle.
We poured it into solo cups though.
Oh.
We out here. So the lights off, boys are asleep. We pour these shots, half and half. Cheers. We're like, we're about to get drunk. Are you ready? Ready. Okay. We took this is like 11:30 at night. We took the shot of Patron, burned down our throat. We laid down on the bed and we're like, all right, here it goes. And I'm like prepared. We're both prepared to take an LSD trip and be like, woo! We woke up the next morning and we were like, I don't think anything happened. So we text her sister, her younger sister, who was much more fun. She was like, nigga, what? Y'all, you took half a shot of Patron and laid down? Like, I don't think you gotta drink and dance and like you gotta be dancing and like you're never gonna get drunk off of half a shot of Patron. So obviously we didn't know what we were doing.
You tried it again.
We tried it again, but I mean that we didn't do it just like that. Like now I've been drunk before.
But drinking takes activation. That's a good point.
Yeah,
like
you
know
can't
when
just
you're depressed and you sit in the house and you're drinking. Or like I had my first drink in 2 months because I was just like on a little fitness journey.
Yeah.
So this Saturday, I went out in LA and I was like, it's time. Man, let me tell you, it's like riding a bike when you're a party girl. I had 3 sips of mezcal. I said, we should call the drug guy.
Call the drug guy?
Hard Summer is a festival that's going on. This is 3 sips of mezcal, Kev. It's 10:45. This is just because, you know they say acid and LSD stays in your spine. Drugs can stay in your spine.
I
think I pulled it back out. So have 3 sips of mezcal. And I was like, let's call the Molly guy. Let's fucking, the music festival's ending. There's going to be a techno rave. And he's like, bitch, don't we have to fucking do horrible 58? Aren't you?
You gotta work.
The fuck? I'm like, but we need the story for the podcast. So imagine if I get the bag, get a little drugs in me, then I show up. I got more to tell.
Have you ever tried any drugs?
Weed?
Weed is in the book.
Okay.
I smoked the weeds.
You smoked the weeds?
I smoked the weeds one time.
One time?
One time I smoked the weeds and one time I did an edible. The full story's in the book.
The edible, okay.
But
I have to read you on an edible.
Because
the first time I took an edible, well, it was edible, it was during pandemic.
Yeah.
And my friend at the time, shout out to Destiny, she listens to the pod. She had a guy that put him into like food.
Yeah.
And so this was my first
can of food.
So this was my first time. I was like, oh shit, this nigga got cheesecake. He got brownies. He had all the things. No lie. And I probably have shared this story on Horrible. So I get the cheesecake. But you know, it doesn't say how much weed is in there.
Yeah.
And the cheesecake was divine. So I literally eat the cheesecake, anime. And literally, next thing you know, I am in bed, curled up. I'm in the group chat now. Like, mind you, this is when all the rappers were dying from shit. And I said, oh my God, if I die, y'all, it was just the cheesecake. And I'm literally.
You overdosed on cheesecake?
Hold on. My heart was out of my chest. I'm literally in a fetal position in my bed in this group chat, like, y'all, I'm gonna die. And I'm so fucking scared. Finally, I don't know what happens. Literally, as I'm laying there, I just start throwing up. Exorcist style.
That's what I'm saying. That's the cannabinoid hypermesis.
When I tell you, hold on, that whole duvet, baby, had to go. It was exorcist style. Just, and because I was still so high, I was just laying in it.
Oh, wait, the high didn't go away?
That's how I got unhigh.
So basically, you have to like purge.
Bruh,
when you have
it was the worst.
A max limit of cannabis in your body, which is why I don't.
It was the max.
Yeah.
It dumps it, but it's only from ingesting that this
Man,
happens.
that shit.
Snap.
I was supposed to die.
Yeah.
So I don't know what your motherfucking. I can't wait to get to that part of the book.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Oh,
yeah.
Both
now,
are good stories.
My favorite story was the doo-doo. And
So let's get into. We're gonna leave out of here with shit.
the way that this story is prefaced, by the way, he's like, I know many of you have heard this. It's one that I tell all the time. Here we go again.
That's how I felt writing the book. Literally, I didn't want to put that I peg niggas in the book, but literally it was like,
hey, booty
bitch,
hole stuff.
You have to have a chapter about pegging.
You got to.
Mind you, it was just going to be about anal sex, my first anal orgasm. And then I was like, fuck, okay. It's what the audience wants.
Well, got it.
So I had to fucking add the pegging in there. So it was a whole, period.
Now, there was,
so doo-doo.
There was other good shit, by the way.
I want to hear the doo-doo story.
Yeah.
By the way, like, check out the manifestation plan. That was great.
Period.
Yeah.
And the Freaknik, Black women thicker than racial tension, great. But let's end on shit.
Let's end on doo-doo. And then we normally like to ask, too, how much it would take for you to be shitted on, but we'll save that for the end. Everyone has a number.
We ask it almost every 10 episodes.
Hilarious.
Yeah. In 8 years, it just keeps coming back up.
The short version of the story is that, like many things in my life, had I listened to Melissa, this would not have happened.
Okay.
So we were in college, and at this time, I had an apartment in Tacoma, and she lived with her parents, but we went to school in Seattle. So every Friday, we would ride the bus together to the Tacoma Dome station, and I would take her to her parents' house for the weekend, drive her back on Sunday. In her dorm, she didn't have like a full-size refrigerator. She had like a gallon of Dreyer's Rocky Road ice cream. And she had bought it the night before. She was like, I was in a Rocky Road mood. I had some ice cream. She like ate some of it, then just couldn't fit in her refrigerator, didn't have a freezer part. So she just left it on the thing. She's like, I'll throw it away when I leave the next day. Hadn't thrown it away yet, and we were leaving. So I get to her dorm to, walk with her to ride the bus. And I'm like, oh, snap. I love Rocky Road. And I'm going to have some. And she was like, oh, no, Kev, that's been sitting out online. I was just going to throw that away when we left. Like, don't eat that. And I was like, why? She was like, it's been sitting out all night. Like, you're just going to mess your stomach up. And for whatever reason, I took that as a challenge.
Wait, this wasn't about milk. I thought you were lactose.
Well, ice cream is lactose.
No, I mean,
like,
no, but reading it, I'm thinking, oh, he's lactose.
No.
Well, he's black.
I don't. I think we're all.
Yeah, we're all lactose. It's a black thing.
I think it's like.
No, it's because it was sitting out.
No, but also every black person is lactose.
I've heard
intolerant. Yes, it's a thing.
I've heard it's actually we're allergic to dairy.
We are, but
we
it's like
shouldn't be
different
fucking
levels.
drinking it.
We shouldn't.
And then what's crazy is I just found out too, almond and oat milk, not healthy. We shouldn't be drinking nut milk either.
That's wrong with that milk?
It's the algorithm. The algorithm said
nothing's right.
I said no. They said almond milk was not.
The Subway take about too much water.
They said oat milk was
I've
bad.
seen that. Too much water is bad for you.
Wait, who said that?
It's on Subway takes.
Yeah.
But back to the shit.
Yeah.
But now this makes sense. Ice cream.
Yeah,
we all shit after ice cream.
1000%. But if you eat warm ice cream, it'll happen faster.
You wanting to eat warm ice cream?
I just really once I saw it, I was like,
but wait, you ate it?
I ate
before a bus.
Before a bus, and she was like,
"Why?"
To prove to her that my stomach was made of steel. Because for whatever reason, when she told me not to eat it, I took it as a challenge. She was like, Kevin, it's gonna mess your stomach up. And I was like, you don't know my stomach. I can eat this. And she was like,
I do that with leftovers. Yeah. I love, like, depending on how many days it's been there, I'll be like, I'll be fine.
1,000.
It's not gonna kill me.
And that's
I do that with that's how you felt.
That's
okay.
How many minutes from the consumption to the bus?
Oh man. It was probably, we were getting ready to leave. So it was probably no more than 12 minutes.
How many minutes were you on the bus?
It was like an hour and 10 minutes. And I lasted an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, wait, I was on the bus.
On myself on the bus. I was almost there.
Did it stink? Like, niggas knew you shitted yourself?
Can you walk us through one of the best lines I've ever read in a book? I don't know if I'm saying it right, because I looked down at my backpack and thought about the journals in there and how much stuff
I was going to do it with my backpack, but it was like a $40 backpack. It was a little Jansport. I don't have $40 again. Like, if I do it in this backpack, I just don't have no backpack no more. So I'm not doodling in my backpack.
But wait, no, you would have had, people would have saw you.
And people would have saw me too. But more than people see me, I love that backpack.
But did it start from a fart?
No. So what happened was, like, I was fighting for my life for an hour. Like, we get in the thing and Melissa went to sleep. She was like, all right, goes to sleep. We start off with no traffic. And this is how I'm like, just for like 30 minutes. And then I get real hot. I start sweating and stuff. And I just can never get comfortable. And I'm like this, like breathing hard and stuff. And the thing is about the human body, which I don't understand to this day.
You don't understand the human body.
When you get close to the bathroom, your mind thinks you're at the bathroom.
It's terrible.
Worst thing ever happened is we get off the freeway to get to the bus station. There's 3 red lights left. I'm like, if I could just make it through these 3 red lights, I'm going to destroy the bathroom at Tacoma Dome Station, which is already disgusting because it's like a stainless steel toilet. It's like a jail toilet.
Yes.
But I got to do what I got to do. So I'm there and I'm like, your sphincter, it wasn't sphincting. Like, I remember, like, I'm closing my booty hole as much as I can. Little farts are escaping, and every time a little air come out,
like him.
doodle would come a little closer. So
The
that's
way you're making me squeeze my booty hole right now.
squeeze. I'm doing butt kegels. And I'm holding it, and then I remember like a little fart came out, and then I couldn't close. Like it didn't
The
go.
air came
It didn't go all the way back no more. And I'm like, oh, hold on. And then it just like start like rumbling, and I'm trying to close, and it's not closing. And then it was just like, oh no, Dude's coming out. Dude's coming out. Dude's coming out. And then it just like opened.
Liquid.
And then just, it was opening. And then my butt was open. And then the doodle was coming out. And I kind of, at one point, I just kind of resigned myself. And I was just like, I could not hold it anymore. I literally.
See, that's the type of doo-doo, though, that
But you gotta
wait,
little-
like, there's no money. I said it had to be solid if I got shitted on. That's the type of doo-doo that I couldn't, because I know that was probably
Rocky
light
Road.
skin. It was just,
I had
literally the Rocky Road melted.
What the fuck was
Rocky
Melissa
Road.
doing?
She asleep almost the whole duration. But when it was happening, she mysteriously woke up. And she looked at me, and I was just like,
Oh, she loves you.
oh, she does.
She loves you.
It was like,
Because you sharted, shat, shitted, all the things.
and it was like the full thing.
How did you stand?
So I had windbreakers on that were
Oh.
tapered at the bottom.
Oh, no.
Blue windbreakers on. Those were my pants.
Not
When I
anymore.
stood up, it like and it clumped down, and it got doo-doo was stuck at my ankles, and the windbreakers really kept the doo-doo there. So I had like doo-doo on my socks and on my ankle. So I had to like walk to the bathroom with doo-doo ankles.
That is disgusting. Kev, that is disgusting.
True story. I threw my drawers away. I like got the doo-doo out in the like
You
trash.
didn't put them windbreakers back on.
I had to go home.
Wait, you didn't.
I had to still go home. This is at the bus station.
There was nothing.
I'm still in
Your
public.
wife didn't ask anybody if they had an
No.
extra pair of pants.
Who carries extra pants? Who just
Well,
has
if you're
pair
on
of
a
pants?
bus, don't
No,
people got luggage?
No, this is
You
a
had a
commuter.
backpack?
No, this is like people just coming home to work.
Oh.
This is just a bus. You go to work in Seattle.
Wait,
you come home from work.
We
You're
went
not
to Chocolate
like,
Sundays
traveling.
last night, and I'm thinking, I'm sure you told this story.
Oh, this was my closer for
But also at
many
the
years
same
on
time-
stage.
That is
Bruh,
crazy.
like the chocolate sundae also is making me laugh.
So I like had doodle everywhere.
You had
Oh.
Rocky Road down your leg.
Down my leg, and I had to go to my apartment. Before I took her home, I had to go to my apartment, take a shower, threw all those clothes away, obviously. And she never, like, she just was like, well.
You shoulda listened.
Should have listened. She never even had to say it. She just had an air about her that was like, wow. But I remember as a stand-up, I was a young stand-up, and I didn't even have that joke in my thing. I would just be telling people that the story at like barbecues, and they would be doubling over in laughter. And so it was my closer for like a good amount, way longer than it
Wow.
should have been.
Bruh,
Not way
It was
longer
a,
than
it was a killer.
I'm not gonna hold you. When you read and laugh, it's kind of embarrassing also. Because shout out to what the fuck was his name? It starts with a P, sorry. I'm on a Delta flight. Dude's like, oh, love horrible, da da da. I'm dying laughing at this doo-doo joke. And mind you, but I'm reading the book on my phone because it's not out yet. So he's like, girl, who texted you? And I was like, do you know KevOnStage?
Come on.
He was like, yeah. And then I said, you ever heard about his shit story? I'm not joking. He goes, everybody heard that, yeah.
See, I told you.
I'm like, I'm reading it now.
I told you.
Dog.
I remember my editor was like, I was like, man, I told this story, like, and they were like, new people are gonna read this. Everybody won't know.
Yeah.
And there's a level of detail you guys know when writing a book that on stage you can't do it in person. Like they want you to. I'd be like, bruh, okay.
How many more adjectives?
I
God
don't know how
damn.
to tell you. But it's so good to know that you like that was a fresh story for you, and hopefully somebody else will laugh like you did.
They don't, I'm telling you, you don't need, you could have heard it, seen it, and helped him punch up the joke. The goddamn book is funny. Not God.
It's already out.
Okay. Well, tell people where to find it and what you're giving out with it.
Successful Failure is out September 23rd. Thanks to the ladies here on Decisions. You can now get my masterclass
Yes.
free. If you go to the link in my bio and you pre-order the book, you fill out this form, and then you'll upload the receipt of your pre-order, and we will send you a link of my masterclass over 30 hours of how to
30
build your
hours.
social media.
Oh, we ain't had all that.
Yeah,
Literally
you
every-
did.
but-
You went above and beyond.
Yeah, I went hard. When y'all said that, I was like, this is great because I got y'all y'all thing.
Our masterclass.
Yeah, your masterclass on how to eat out, right?
Oh, how to eat pussy?
Yeah.
And yours is our social media. What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You won't get any sex tips from Kev.
No.
But-
Just tips on how to grow on social media for me. But yeah, it's completely free. And that used to be $300. So it's a legit
Value is
book.
$300. We made up our value.
Yeah.
$4.99.
We were like, this is worth $499.
Hey, 5 sounds too high. 5 sounds. But Teachable
$4.99.
makes you put the cost in there.
Yes, absolutely.
So
And mine was $2.99 for some years, and you'll get that free, and you'll get the book. It's a good book.
And y'all, you helped us do it, and we want to help Kev because
Yes.
he's a New York Times bestseller. We need I found out that like 0.01% of all authors even are able to get that, and we need more black
0.01?
0.01.
And we don't have Target, y'all.
Wait,
So
what do
we
you-
can't go into Target and buy them.
who
Oh, no,
bought books
well,
at Target?
we say support
A lot of
black-owned, woman-owned.
That'll help you
queer-owned-
too.
Yeah, no.
No, that's what helps you get on the New York Times bestselling list more than Amazon.
Yeah, no. You
Like
need them to go
black-owned,
support the
woman-owned,
black-owned
independent
yep,
bookstores.
those
So-
And the
independent
book
bookstores.
also kind of makes you feel like, damn, this is a good guy. I'm glad he got rich.
Yes.
No, really, like reading it, and then also finding out your son had the big break first.
Yes. I had to really sit with that.
I love when
Because I didn't name my son after me because I was like, I don't want him to have that pressure. And then he booked the movie at 5, and I was like, nigga, you should have had my name. I could have been getting Google confusion. Like, he was killing me. He was on Nickelodeon. He was on Little Rascals
Oh, shit.
at like 6 and 4. And I was like, you should have been named after me.
You should
I
have
wanted to name myself after you.
and now you're doing this stuff at 40.
Yeah, I only took 40. He did it at 5 and 6. So, yeah, it's a good time. It's my life told from the point of view of the failures instead of the successes.
Oh,
Because it's so much more interesting to tell to me and uplifting. Like, we all taking L's, but we're not all talking about them. So
Absolutely.
I wanted to talk about them because it's much more interesting. And it tells you how I became good at things by being bad at them first.
well, I am going to buy a lot of copies.
Thank you.
We're going to definitely support.
Thank you.
And then
Ooh,
also,
ooh,
wait.
ooh, let's moderate. Unless you have someone more famous, but let's moderate.
Oh, yeah, when you ever do, when you do your books,
moderate.
when you do your book signing,
signing.
we'd love to come in, ask you
You know,
questions and all the things.
I'm not doing a traditional tour. I'm doing a meet and greet tour.
That's kind of what that's what we
you got.
just.
Oh, did it?
That's what we just switched to.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So now, like, we're doing the bookstores, book signings.
That's
we're
what I'm
meeting
doing.
instead of doing.
Because I was doing
on the
the
stage.
like theaters thing, but it's just
It's not the same for a book.
It's
You
not
got
the
to
same
you
for a
got to.
book.
I'm so glad y'all
Yeah.
heard someone else say it unprovoked.
Yeah.
We ended
yeah.
up canceling our tour, as you guys know now.
Yeah, I saw y'all be canceling stuff. I be seeing y'all stuff and then I be seeing it go.
We need to go to stores.
Well, no,
But no, I think it's a better,
and we
and I
switched
don't
it.
do meet and greets.
Oh.
I don't like to meet people before or after a show.
Well, also to make it make sense for even including the book, we were charging so much, and to
'cause you got
become
the
a New York
ticket plus the
ticket
book.
plus the book, it was
It's
it was
expensive
a
ticket.
lot. And so, like, for us now, like being New York Times bestsellers and our audience helping us get there, it's like, no, we want to be.
Oh
we
wait,
wanna
y'all still doing it even though you already made it.
We just did one this.
Oh,
we
because you
doing-
can make it for another week.
you can make it another week.
Oh yeah, you're right.
you
You're
can
right.
once you're on there, and so
That's true,
now
that's
that
true.
like
and you gotta sell.
now that people are back, like the J Huds and all them are back
Y'all
on,
gonna
we're
do-
hoping to do traditional media.
Oh, that's great.
But niggas ain't really fucking with sex or the name of the book, so
Yeah.
we'll see. But our audience
Successful
wants it.
failures are definitely
Successful
make it to KTLA.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right
For
now.
sure.
They said NHB by Mandii and Weezy of a Hot W decision. What?
they.
Bro, do you know what PR put out for us for press? How to have a
hot girl summer? That is what PR
Hilarious.
pitched us as because. And then the mental health aspect of the book. They were like, yeah, well, you bitches know how to have a hot girl summer. Let's lean into that. That's what the fucking PR.
But I will tell you, I think that
3 years
everybody
after,
can
goddamn
read yours.
it. God damn it. Also, because we had such a great time too, please let our audience who is looking for something else to listen to be entertained by,
Yeah.
for all this stuff that
Here's
you
the
have.
thing podcast with me and Angel and Josh is a good time. The ladies were on there. We had a great time. If you don't watch any other episode, watch their episode.
We had a great
If you have a
time.
good time, watch other episodes. I'm on Patreon as well. KevOnStage
Period.
Studios. Pull up to that. I've got the Churchies coming out on the 21st. I have a show called The Hospital that I sold to BT.
Yep,
That's coming
I
out
saw
in
that.
September.
Y'all are listening to the next Tyler Perry.
Come on,
okay?
man. Ask about
Period.
me. And I got a
That's
show on
why
TBS.
it's good to support certain rich people
Sir.
because they really will put jobs back into the
Yeah,
community.
listen, I really, to me, it's really about bringing everybody with me. Like,
I love
not everybody, but as many
Yeah,
as possible.
leave some of them.
Yeah, everybody eats be as many people as possibly can. But yeah, if you invest into me, I invest into the community. So it's not just going in my pocket.
Well, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
on.
for having me, man. I had a
KevOnStage,
blast.
y'all. KevOnStage. And y'all already know our book is out, No Holds Barred, a dual manifesto of sexual exploration and power. Get that wherever you get books. We also did the audiobook version of it where you could hear our voices if you like the podcast. And we are also on Patreon. Horrible Decisions is still here, just over behind the paywall. So if you want the nasty shit, if you want to hear how Weezy sucks more dick, please go ahead and support. It's patreon.com/horrible decisions. Thank you guys. This has been another episode of Decisions. Oui, bye-bye. If you are a patron member, that's right, go on over to patreon.com/horrible decisions. That's where you can get all of the X-rated, raunchy discussions about sex.
One of the rules is checking in and then you can leave.
Yeah, and then you can leave and everything like that. As long as you check in and you're
And they want to see you. They don't want to phone
They
call.
want to see you. They want to see you, and that means them coming into the room and everything like that. Hey, how you doing? And the staff is great. Like, and I know that'd be really weird to say anywhere else, but the staff is really good. It's
good.
They don't make a lot of money. I'll be real honest with you. So they're there because they love what they do.
That's like teachers.
It's not a very it's such a thankless job. You got people there who are, like on drugs and who haven't worked on themselves and who are 70 and still blaming everything on everybody else.
But themselves.
And how does it work when someone's on drugs? Because it's like, well, you don't want to send them back on the street, but at the same time, do they kick them out?
So as long as you are not tweaking, because it'll be like 3:00 in the morning and you'll hear like Carol from like up the block like tweaked out on fucking meth, and she'll be like in the bathroom cussing at God or something like that, or then you'll have like some other girl who got real angry because coke and meth are the two like main drugs there, and it's like those are the things that you want to avoid at all fucking costs. And I say that explicitly, having been a heroin addict over 10 years ago.
Well, apparently Hunter Biden says y'all got to do cocaine.
Wait, Hunter Biden said it?
Hunter Biden.
Okay, listen.
Went on TV.
There's a difference between rich people cocaine and broke people cocaine.
This nigga was Biden.
Wait. I'm not joking.
Hunter
Jax, what is the broke cocaine?
This is not AI. Hunter Biden was like talking about how great cocaine is. He said it's the best feeling.
So did Theo Trump.
No,
he was talking about how great crack
is, which is even worse. Crack. He was talking about how great crack cocaine is. I know you just said the poor people, bitch, crack.
Wait, no,
we talked about the crack era and what it did to our goddamn community. Hunter Biden said, crack is just, it makes me feel like the best. Like, I just wish everyone could kind of experience like what I experienced with crack.
Okay, can I say something totally honest?
No, he was that serious.
Chelsea Handler said something. She had this show I always talk about it called Chelsea Does. And so she did Adderall, she did Ambien, she did ayahuasca, and you get to watch her. So because she can't do cocaine legally, she watched these rats at a lab do coke. And she literally was like, where can we get this? And she said, if I could do heroin at a safe dose with a doctor, I want to try everything. I'm not going to hold you. When you hear about the effects of drugs and the way people describe it, seeing God, out of body, at that point, you have to realize the way that we may think about a weed or a mushroom is the way that someone that does these type of street drugs look at these. And so I would love to know, because we spoke to Leah McSweeney, who told us a little bit about like crystal meth. I've never had, and I know, you remember that black professor that talked about how he does heroin a little bit every day?
Yes.
What does it feel like? Because
I don't know. Do you do that?
No, I did well over 10 years ago. Well over 10
She
years
had
ago.
just said that
years
when we
ago.
when we were speaking
Well
a few
over 10
minutes
years
ago. So
never again. Like,
what was the gateway before you get there?
So I would say the gateway is trauma. Let's start there, because you don't just immediately start by doing it intravenously. A lot of people start by either snorting it, or they just they'll ingest it, which is one of the worst fucking ways to do it.
You can eat it?
You can eat it, but I promise you it's the equivalent of eating like bong resin. It is the nasty. You can taste the chemicals. It tastes like, I don't know. It tastes like, the best way I can describe it is it tastes like melted plastic spoon. Like, that's the best way that I can describe it. It's so nasty. And then you kind of just don't want to. You hate the taste after a while, but then after you kind of get used to it, and you kind of get open. You get open to suggestion. You're very, very open to suggestion
Because you want more.
because you want more. And it's just like, well, you could try it intravenously and everything like that. And it's just like, the first time that I tried it, it was just like out, completely gone and out. And just like when you wake up, you're just like, oh wow, that's like,
So it's downer.
It's a complete and total downer. But what got me was after, because I wasn't on it long at all. This wasn't like, oh yeah, I was a heroin addict for like 10 years. This was like 2 years. I hit that fentanyl, OD, Narcan, and everything like that, and that was it for me.
I think of Pulp Fiction when I think
Yeah,
about.
listen,
Do you remember the scene?
the scene. Oh, buddy, like
So in Pulp Fiction, they were doing cocaine. She was overdosing, and he had to take her somewhere. And Narcan is a shot, and if I believe most
he
people
gave her. It wasn't Narcan. It was
adrenaline.
It was adrenaline.
Because like when your heart is stopping, so they shot it into her chest, and you watch the way she like pops back up. And a lot of people say that have seen Pulp Fiction that it is the most realistic depiction
Yes.
of a drug overdose.
It's scary. Like, I'm gonna be real honest with you. It's not your best moment, Like, I've got like foam and shit like that coming out of my mouth. I'm like half naked. I don't know where the fuck I am, and I'm out 1 second, and the next I feel like I am being drowned. Like, it feels like somebody put me into a bathtub while I was asleep, and I'm waking up to drowning. It was like that fucking scene in Saw.